Hey, welcome to Cow Free Kicks. I've got a great drop from Nike, but before I get into that, just want to say if you're new to the channel, I look into 5 main things when I review a pair of shoes, and at the end of the video, I'll give them an overall rating out of 5 stars. And if you are new, or maybe you're coming back for a second time and you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please just take 2 seconds now to click the red subscribe button below the video. It just says red in subscribe. If you click on that red subscribe button, you will automatically be entered into future sneaker giveaways on the channel. The only way to be part of sneaker giveaways is to firstly subscribe, and secondly make your subscriptions public so I can see that you have chosen to subscribe to the channel. And also, if you subscribe, take the time to click that little notification bell and you'll get a notification to your device every time a fresh video drops on the channel. Now, this is a very, very exciting new shoe from Nike. It is the Nike React Vision. So starting off with how this sneaker looks, and I want to hold it as close to the camera as I can at all times because I just want you to see how detailed this silhouette is. I absolutely love this Nike React Vision shoe, to be honest. It just looks so good, and it's been touched by the guys at Dimension 6 who always add a bit of colour, a bit of depth, just make sneakers look really bold and a real statement shoe. For me, this release is great. Currently, it comes in 3 colorways. This purple Gravity and green Volt colorway. Then you've got the honeycomb colorway, predominantly white with the honeycomb touches. And then you've got the triple black colorway, which for me looks incredible. These are very, very hot shoes, to be honest. I think they're going to sell incredibly well, mainly because of how good they look. There's so much going on with this shoe. You've got the Nike React mid here, and then underneath obviously you've got the sole that comes up over the sides of the mid, which I really do like. Now this React mid does feel nice and soft to the touch, and obviously later on you'll see how comfortable they are. Then if you flip it over, you can see it's quite a basic sole on this shoe, but there's so much going on the top that doesn't really matter. You've got a fully synthetic and textile upper on this shoe. This perforated black fabric here feels a lot like leather, but it is not. It's a faux kind of leather suede here. And the perforations here, underneath those perforations is a second layer of fabric, which is green. And then again, as you can see at the front here, purple, which runs around the shoe. So you can see there, you've got a 2-tone effect under this black of green and purple. Now the purple area is almost hardened plastic, obviously because of the toe of the shoe, you want it to be a bit more durable. And then you've got this lighter green fabric that comes after the purple hardened plastic here. Now that hardened kind of plastic fabric again appears as you head towards, as you can see on the inside, head towards the heel and the ankle of the shoe. The mid of the shoe has got the green fabric with the black on top. You've got the Nike white swoosh here, which I really like the fact that again it comes right down to the mid. On the laces, there's so much going on, there's so many layers. You've got here, you've got the frog detailing there, which is in green on top of black, and then you've got purple detailing here with black on top, and then you've got purple detailing here with black on the bottom. You've got a purple tone which is soft to the touch with an exaggerated pull on it here, which is almost in high-vis green. As you get around the back of the sneaker, you've got a very hardened plastic heel cup with a little bit more plastic detailing just to give it a bit more support. And then you've got again an exaggerated heel pull here in the high vis. And then you've got extra padding around the heel of the shoe, which I wasn't too sure about, but as you'll see when you put them on, they do look really, really good on feet. Oh, I couldn't stop talking about how good these look. I'm sorry I went on and on and on, but for me, they're just such a good looking shoe. Now I want to talk about their comfort and how much comfort they give you, and they are incredibly comfortable, this shoe. Now they are a true fit, but they are a little bit narrow. So if you have slightly wider feet, I would definitely advise possibly getting half a size up. I know that's more about the length, but it might just mean that this part of the shoe here is also a little bit wider, which could help if you've got wider feet because they are slightly narrow. The tongue on the shoe is actually built into the mid with elastic. So there isn't actually that much room to pull the tongue out of the shoe because it is elasticated. So putting them on is a little bit of an effort, but once they're on, they're incredibly comfortable. You've got a lot of padding with the tongue. There's not much padding at all really though around the heel and the ankle of the sneaker. Yeah, I've got a little bit of additional padding up here, but there's very little padding around these parts of the shoe, but they do fit very well. They are very snug. They do feel really good. I'm just going to run the curb test now so you can see how good this React foam is. The curb test shows, as always, this React mid is incredibly responsive and they are a very, very comfortable shoe. Now I want to move on to show you how much they weigh. So weighing in at 332 grams, I think is a really good weight for this shoe. It's not too lightweight and it's not too heavy. It's around average, and to be honest, it's right up there in the charts at the moment. I'll have to see where it ends up at the end of the year, but at the moment, I'm very happy with how much these weigh because it's traded off with this incredibly comfortable React mid. So I wouldn't want to remove any comfort by trimming it lower down just to make them a little bit lighter. Next, I'm going to run the smoke test to see how breathable this dual layered upper is. I absolutely smashed the smoke test because the smoke really flew out of this upper incredibly quickly, just showing how breathable it is. No issues with the air circulating around this shoe at all, so I think your feet are going to be nice and breezy. But for me, there was an area where the smoke didn't escape at all, which is this purple part of the shoe here around the toe, and this purple slightly hardened synthetic fabric also runs from here around the back of the heel to the same part on the other side of the shoe around here. So the green part, the green fabric runs all the way around here, all the way around the toe, and all the way around this part of the shoe. So you're getting an incredibly good amount of smoke loss from this part of the shoe, which for me means it's going to be very nice and breathable. And the rate that the smoke escapes as well just shows how breathable this green fabric underneath the black fabric is. Now I'm going to move on to their price. These came in at £115. For me, that price is a good price. I think it's a solid price. I wouldn't want to pay any more, but I think Nike have priced this really well, and I think Nike have been kind of on form lately with getting the prices for their sneakers pretty bang on, which is going to bring me to the overall score for this shoe. Now, this is going to be the first 5-star sneaker of the year. I hope there is going to be many more. For me, this shoe just offers a little bit of everything, and I really do like how they look on feet, and I think the triple black colorway is absolutely killer. Now, if you've liked what you've seen in this review today, again, please do give the video a big thumbs up. Drop any comments below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the video before you go. You can also follow me on Instagram. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again soon for another one. Cheers, bye.